Symptoms of void sickness in the avian still progressing at an alarming rate. Skin discoloration has spread beyond the elbow, now beginning at fingertips on both arms, and increased itching on back of the palm. What is? No. Gloves back on. Don't look at it. It's fine. Everything's fine. Just, I can feel it moving on the clock. I don't. Please, just go away. This is your fault. And I know that you're listening, that you can hear me, that there is something in there. Please, just fix this. Help me fix it. Please. I don't want this. I don't want to die like this. And if you can do anything, please. I don't know what I'm doing anymore with any of this. With you, I don't know what to do with an egg. Please. It's pointless. You're pointless. It's not worth it. I don't know what to do anymore. Other than I suppose there are people who have more experience with the eggs. I wonder if Atlas is free. Oh god, what is up? What is up? What's up? I have some questions. Phoenix egg things. If you're not. If you're happy to answer them. Oh, okay. With Vast, I'm sure that's. All right. I'm going to pick it up now. God. It's somewhat warm, at least, which is nice through the gloves. All right. Bathhouse. I haven't been there in a while.
Hi, Virgil. I'm glad to see you live.
Yeah. Yes, I'm alive. Yeah. How are the two of you? Your eyes are different. I was told about that.
Everything's a little different.
Yes, I was told.
Yeah, actually, why don't we go inside since night is falling? I don't want anything.
Might be a good idea.
Especially with the new variety of sky demons that appear.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know how to get into your house.
Come around the door. There you go.
I think I've been here once, and you chased me away because I was snooping. So,
Sorry.
no,
That was a while ago, huh?
yes, quite a while ago. Yes, I suppose I needed to talk to both of you at some point, but I was hoping to talk to.
Leave
Oh,
Virgil alone.
hi.
Shoot.
Hi, hello,
him
Rye.
alone.
Hi. It's hi, Jade. Oop. You look so small in your hands.
Put Jade on top of him.
What? What?
Jade was on your head.
I could tell, just nestling into the hair there.
Just a little bit.
No, Rune had
Right.
mentioned that your egg had hatched in a way,
Hatched.
and things had changed.
Pseudo hatched, I guess. Yeah.
Yes, and I suppose you were really the main person I figured I could talk to. That's not what I wanted to do. Can somebody put that down, please, in a space where there's not already a... Nope.
You know what? Nope. You can just...
Hold on, just...
Wait, just...
There we go.
There you go.
I don't really know who else to talk to about what to do with this.
Oh, I mean,
What is a cloud phoenix?
I
I mean, yours was a
don't know.
fire phoenix. The one Gavin and I found is a water phoenix.
I mean,
I
Rune and I gave it a room that kind of looks like clouds. That's about all we managed
think
to...
it's less to do with the Phoenix's element itself, I think, and more to do with the sorcerer it came from.
Great. Well, as far as we can tell, the sorcerer is probably Valencia Dilvo, the person we were finding the books from for a while.
Oh. Yeah, I've seen them in
Runes.
yeah.
The temple was filled with books of hers and some of her research, and
A trap, of course.
yeah, yes, and a trap.
Sorry, if they're bothering you, I can send them to.
No, it's all right. They're it's nice to see
Shoot.
them. They seem excited. It's nice to see Jade again. It's been a little while. She's very happy. I don't think you should say that. Okay, it's fine.
What did you say?
No, don't worry about it.
Vast.
Mhm.
I think your daughter might be partaking in profanity.
What? Who taught her that? Okay, well, it's not like I don't.
I was gonna say, how much do you cuss around the baby magpie? I don't know how long magpies take to mature, honestly. I feel like I should know, but I don't. So maybe Jade is just going through like an angsty teen phase or something.
Jasper says, Jasper.
Oh,
Jasper,
dear.
why? Hey! Okay, sorry. Yeah, I don't know if you knew this. Virgil is the only one who can actually talk to Jade.
I
Yes,
gathered.
most of I at some point needed to speak to you about the rest of your magpies and how they might work, but that can be a conversation for another day. Have you spoken with Erin at all in the last?
A bit.
Okay, that was mostly it. The difference between your magpies and her birds.
Yeah, we had a paint and chat session.
Well, that's good. At least that sounds like it wouldn't have gone bad. Sorry, I just noticed the little kiwi in the corner of that painting, and I had never seen that before.
The magpies wanted to get involved with painting.
I see. They did a very good job.
They had recommendations.
Mhm.
As far as what to do, I can't really like tell you because I think it's different for everyone.
That is...
Mine was really easy for me to figure out because it's the one thing that I've been struggling with for years and years and years, which, by the way, Atlas is out.
Oh. Okay, that's good. I wasn't sure. Like, I went to message you, and I was going to add your name in there, and I wasn't sure which one, so I just sort of didn't. So that's...
You can use either or, it's fine. But
okay. I'll keep that in mind.
It was easy for me to figure that out, but... I think... it's something that an innate part of you kind of just knows. But you don't realize it until you figure it out.
That's about what I expected, but less helpful than I would have hoped. I know. Sorry, that sounded... I mean, it's been a long few weeks.
I know. I heard.
I was sort of hoping that I would be able to bring it and you'd be able to say, oh, here's what you do, and get rid of it, and it would help fix things, and it'd be easier.
Unfortunately, soul searching is a little more difficult than that, I think.
Unfortunately. Sorry, Rye in particular is just bouncing around there.
Pushy.
I
meant to bring this for either of you, I suppose. When Rune and I went and found the egg, I'd been mapping some of the temples based on the coordinates you gave me for the temple and what I gathered about Gavrin's. They seem to be on a circumference around the beacon at the center. Each of them is placed at a radius point around that central beacon, and I mean, based on the pattern, it seems like there's more. I just don't know if I'm exactly in the position to...
Have you heard about the weird pedestal that showed up there in the obelisk room?
Not really, just that something had shown up.
Will you show him?
Do you want to see it?
I suppose, if it's not too far. I don't want to drag you two out of the house.
Down.
No, it's okay.
Pick that back up.
I mean, is it okay if I tag along?
Of course, it's okay.
I know I'm not exactly like helpful with the Phoenix things. I just
give me your hand. Come on.
Okay.
I should say the...
Oh, right, Jasper.
Jasper just wants to come to you. It's fine.
They're stacked now. They're stacked now.
Oh no. Problem to deal with later.
That's the problem for later us. But it's daytime now, so it should be fine.
I don't want to intrude on personal things, but the holding hands and the us
right.
We haven't told
you
anyone
two.
We're dating.
Oh, congratulations.
3 of us.
I was wondering. I'm not going to say who I heard things from, but I heard things, and I didn't want to like say anything. But
Who did you
congrats.
hear things from?
No one in particular.
There's definitely not someone who he can talk to in that house that neither of us can.
Oh, that wasn't it. I mean that too.
Dang it!
That too. But I should have used that actually. Okay, speaking of,
you had an out. I gave you an out, and you didn't use it.
Okay. If we're on this topic, I may have heard it from Elwood, and Elwood and I might sort of be date. I don't know if we're dating necessarily. We yes.
Sorry, that's fucking hilarious to me. In
Oh.
the best way. In the best way.
Okay.
Elwood was so very set on insisting that he did not have feelings. And I think something that I said may have triggered him to think a bit more on how he feels.
Okay. Well, I'm
This is
glad that you
gold
said
to me. This
that.
is gold to
What
me.
I'm glad to know that it's... Oh, okay, we're going down. Yes, we sort of had a conversation about things. It's not necessarily important to the questions that I was coming to ask you both, but...
Mm-hmm.
I mean, listen, you both now have 2 partners. How do I do this exactly?
Oh, there
What am
are
I... Oh, there's
horrors,
a lot
actually.
of horrors.
I also think we might be in the wrong location.
I also think so.
I think you are probably in the
Maybe
wrong
we
spot.
go back up. Shh, it's fine.
Where did you both go?
Back up. I'm at Gavrin's.
You're at Gavrin's?
What?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
then you're definitely in the wrong spot.
I'm going to
I'm
Runes.
back up at Voss' house towards ruins. Okay.
Okay, go towards runes.
I don't know.
I'm
I'll
the
admit,
fool.
Elwood and I are both a little bit lost with what we're doing, but it's, nice.
You've got time to figure it out. No one's rushing you.
Yeah. Exactly. Plenty of time.
I mean,
Where? Am I in the
we're
right
on,
spot now?
Are you below?
Yes.
Okay.
I am back down here.
I see.
Down here. Oh, okay. You went down, so I'm gonna trust that your guys are both down.
I
We are.
vaguely remember
Okay.
where things are, I hope.
I definitely remember where things are here.
Oh, I was
There it
right.
is.
See? Oh, it's been a while since
Oh,
I've been
horrors
here.
happened
It's
in this room.
Are
oh,
you sure you want to be back in here? I mean, I guess you've been in here since.
If it's about the V thing, I don't really care.
Yeah.
But
Come on.
back here.
it has changed quite a
Just wanted
bit.
to clear away some of the vines.
Oh, okay, yes, this is new. That's,
But yeah, this appeared after it happened.
After I hatched, as they like to say.
mm-hmm.
I was trying to avoid saying it. It seems to bother you.
It doesn't.
I mean, the weight is spaced
But-
compared to the obelisk.
Appeared.
Hmm.
You know, I wonder with this. Wait. If I look at chords and I look at the map. Huh. This is in the direction that this temple was. Like if we say
If-
the obelisk is the center of this circle.
Same direction, just a much smaller distance away.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But I mean, we could use this to find other ones. Right?
I believe so. I think, I mean, but part of the way that we found the Cloud Temple was tracking that same, distance from the obelisk, just in a direction opposite one of the other temples. Given their
I haven't seen
spacing,
this in any other obelisks, have we? Like, in any...
No. That's the other thing I was gonna say is I don't... Why this one?
Is there something special about this obelisk when you came to it?
I mean, it was maybe more run down than a lot I've seen. Maybe it's older.
Hmm.
But
It also still seems to have all of the crystals inside it intact. At least from some of the books we found from Valencia, it was rare to sort of get this many stabilized.
the flock are saying, what if it's something like the first one?
I suppose it could be.
I don't know if there's any information floating out there about how they... I mean...
It would make sense.
Hmm. I
if all
suppose
of
with
the sorcerers...
with the degradation of some of the islands around our collection here, there could have been other sorcerer strongholds that are just lost to the void, leaving just the obelisk, especially if it was deteriorated when you got here.
We should mention this to Rune.
Hmm.
Yeah.
See what he thinks.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And maybe we start trying to send others out on trips towards other locations that there could theoretically be temples at.
I mean, if we find more eggs, and if more of them hatch, we could figure out what sort of effect these pillars have on the obelisk. It could help us maintain it somewhat.
Yeah, if they're... I wonder if we... I know Rune doesn't like coming down here, but his chronometer measures how much magical energy there is. Maybe we should be monitoring if it changes throughout this.
He doesn't have to come down to use the chronometer. We can...
I say one of us could bring it in, potentially. If
We could
it...
ask to borrow it.
take measurements for him.
Oh, wait, we're down here. I'm gonna... I got the camera.
Oh!
Oh.
Rune sent me to take pictures of this forever ago.
Yeah,
Oh.
I remember. I was there.
Not gonna lie, it's been a while since Rune has used the camera for anything. I almost forgot that he had it.
There. Now I have photos.
Would the Avacane have records about the age of the obelisks and things like that?
I'm sure they probably do, but I wasn't a high enough rank yet to know about a lot of things.
Nowhere accessible.
Yes, of course.
Oh! I might have notes.
Oh?
Yeah, your father would have been...
I still have a shit ton of books. Oh, I hope they didn't get blown up. I'll figure that out later.
And
But maybe.
I
I don't know,
suppose
maybe.
if it is a consideration of rank, Pietro found, while they were searching before the incident with their magic, Giovanni's old library, where we grew up,
What?
What?
and she collected some books, which turned out to be written after we had left. We think that Giovanni may have lived longer than we thought, and may have not really worked with the Avocane, but done more with the information that they gained from them. If they still have the location of that library, we could go and search for those sorts of books in particular.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
If
that'd be really good.
yeah, it was. We learned that the reason that Geo sent us away was that the Avocane were trying to recruit Picho and I. As well, we don't really know whether it was to be used in one of the rituals or as sort of members ourselves, but
They would have tried to put you through training first.
yeah, exactly.
That's usually how it goes.
And when Geo sent us away and they arrived to take us and there was no one there, they took Giovanni's magic instead. So there's more of a chance than we thought before of there being Avocane records at that library. If we could find a way back there.
Yeah. I'll definitely talk to Pietro.
Hmm.
That'd be a really smart idea to go looking into. Anything we can get their hands on, Yeah.
Hmm.
But
On the subject of Pietro, oh god, how do I phrase this? I don't blame you for what happened first, and you know that, and this isn't me trying to say that you need to do this, but if something happens with the islands and they fall and I'm not here anymore, I need you to make sure that Pietro is safe, please.
I mean, of course, but Virgil, nothing's gonna happen to you. Like you survived.
I
Best.
What?
I haven't really been sure how to show people this. But I was in the void for a long time when I fell. And my hands got... There's a reason that Rune lent me his gloves, and it's because of this. And I've gone void sick, and it's getting worse. And this morning, the eye appeared on the back of my hand. And I don't know how to fix this, and if I can fix it, or if I'm just going to slowly turn into one of those things that are out there, and I don't really know how long I've got at this point.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. We're trying to...
Has anyone tried making regen potions?
I mean, we find them enough in the ruins. I need to go back out and restock.
Rune and I mentioned
Do
talking
you
to
think?
Taliesin about it, potentially.
Yeah.
He seems to be the most adept at potions at the moment.
But is it hurting you?
In a way, more numbness than anything. I suppose a lack of pain or feeling in general. I can still move. I can see my hand moving, but it doesn't feel like mine anymore. It's cold. Hmm?
If I take your hand in mine, can you feel it?
Somewhat. I can feel the pressure against my hand, but it's less like feeling another hand against mine and more like feeling something wrapped around it, if that makes sense.
Mm.
And mostly the symptoms are just fatigue and the numbness so far. Some sort of pincing and tingling around the base where it's still spreading over my wrist, but nothing debilitating yet.
I hate to ask, but would cutting it off help? An amputation? I know that might be extreme, but
I don't know. I definitely thought about it for a while. In my research, I wasn't sure if the void sickness was connected to the circulatory system, and if that was the case, I mean, it could be possible before it stretches to further connected veins, but further research seems to suggest that it might be more of a cellular infection, even a virus or a bacterium of some kind. I don't.
So it's already in the rest of your body?
There's a high chance of it.
And we also don't know if it's arcane in nature.
Mm-hmm. It could be the case that cutting it off now would stop it progressing at the rate that it is, but there's nothing to say that it won't come back in another form.
Is it both of your hands?
Yes. The right one is worse. I think potentially because I've been using it more. But they're both infected.
Virgil, I promise I'll make sure that Pietro's okay.
Thank you.
If anything happens.
Thank you. At this point, I mean, obviously the main priority is fixing this, but if I can't find a way to cure it, I don't want to say that I want to have things in place because that sounds very grim, but I don't know what else to do.
Contingency plan.
Exactly. Yes.
I think you should spend some time with the egg. If this is something that's arcane in nature, she might be able to help you. Or at least give you something.
Even if that's the case, then I'm trying. I'm trying to work with the egg, but
I know.
looking at it, I jumped into that void for the egg, and this is what happened.
I know.
It's just hard to spend too long just staring at it before I start to feel angry at it, and I'm not used to feeling that angry at anything.
You have a right to feel angry.
At this point, I feel like I'm just angry at myself for being stupid enough to jump for it, but I am working on somewhere nicer for the egg. I suppose somewhere that is more appropriate place for it to rest. Hopefully that will help. Thank you for the advice on it.
I don't know how much help I'll be with actually figuring anything out, because it's all about you and your personal journey, but
Well, your
I can be a support.
support would be very welcome. And right now we have a sample size of 1 when it comes to successful egg hatching, so whatever advice you've got, I'm willing to listen to it.
Okay.
Hopefully, if we can use that map to find other eggs, we might be able to figure things out more.
And I can talk to Gavrin,
I haven't been
see what she's been up to.
around much, but if there's any updates on her egg, it would probably be useful.
Should we go back up?
Yeah.
Yes, that's certainly less dour atmosphere than down here can be.
Now, is it nighttime is the question.
No.
No.
Not
it's
just
day.
yet.
Ooh, I thought I ran out of flight crystals for a second. I was about to get
Oh, that
very
would
afraid.
not.
I had a whole other stack. I'm fine.
Where are we going?
I was gonna say, where did the two of you end up? I'm sort of back over by Rune's
I
house.
see you. I see you.
Hello.
Hi.
I wasn't sure if we were going back to Vast's house or Rune's house, so I sort of stopped in the middle. Thank you both for helping me figure this out and piece together what I can about
course.
the egg and things.
And I think you should spend some more time with Elwood.
We're trying to. It's been nice having him around to talk to about it and find some level of comfort in all of this.
I was just saying this to Vast earlier, but may not be able to stop the nightmares completely, but at least we can help chase them away.
It's a nice way of putting it. I think the two of us are just sort of figuring out how to be a partner and what exactly that means for us and the relationship we have. So
Good.
it's
I'm not gonna give
Very
you
well.
a shovel talk like Mojave did.
That's glad. I got a shovel talk from Mojave well before either of us really figured out our feelings. Apparently everyone else managed to pinpoint what was going on before either of us did. So,
Apparently
Has
Mojave
anyone-
is that.
Has anyone heard from Mo in a minute?
Last time I talked to Mo, they were poking me about talking to you, and I kind of freaked out about it.
Likewise, I think the last time I personally spoke to Mojave, they cut my hair and then gave me the said shovel talk, which is a very concerning thing to get when there are, scissors and razor blades inches away from your neck. I think that Elwood said that you all had a dinner of some kind, and it didn't exactly go well.
Last time I talked to Mojave, they called me Atlas. Before I even told them about it. And in front of Aaron, who I hadn't told at all.
I think I had heard about that.
Yeah.
I know.
Didn't know about that. Sorry.
I think I need to go talk to them.
I
kind of just ran out.
I know that Elwood
It
hasn't
seems
spoken
like
to
they
them
always-
since then either. So
We all have some people to talk to then.
seems like. I'm assuming the two of you will see him before I do, but let Rune know that I'm doing all right, if you could.
Yeah.
Of course.
I think I stressed him out a lot more than I would have liked when it came to falling and then showing back up on his doorstep. So
I think he's just glad to have you back.
I'm definitely glad to have found my way back. So I should get the egg back to its nest, I suppose. I don't really know what else to call it at this point, but
Yeah.
thanks for letting me stop by and interrupt whatever the two of you are up to.
Don't say it like that.
I saw the artwork, listen.
Come on, it's
No, I
sunset.
didn't mean it like that. I just meant
I'm embarrassed.
I'll let the two of you get better. I'll see you both later and let you know if anything changes with the egg. Or me, I suppose. Oh, you just... when did you appear there? Hello.
Get home safe, okay?
Yes, you too. So, especially with it getting dark.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye.
That quite honestly went far better than I could have expected. And in a lot of ways, I think I needed that with everything else getting worse. Talk to the egg. For how long I desperately wished I had the chance to talk to Valencia. I am surprised how few things I actually have to say to her now. This wasn't the way I pictured it, and I honestly don't know what to do with things as they are. I'd wish for better circumstances, but I think any circumstances would be better than this. All right. Mistress of the Obscura Mysterium. I'm here. And I'm listening to anything you have to say.